Yes. So why are we not adopting it? Why are we not using it? Why does a Christian counselor why don't we emphasize, why don't we use it as a means of counseling? Psychotherapy, what's wrong with it?
Sorry, sir, is it only for children? I'm not for
Yes,
children.
even for adults. Because you are a Christian counselor. We talked about it before. That as a Christian counselor, because they get involved with something outside God. They bring in metaphysics, they bring in all sorts of things into it. It's not God. They just believe that everything happened to you has a reason why. But we know that it's beyond that. So when you go with that psychotherapy, it has to be a professional who is a psychotherapist that can see the person. And I was telling us the one who was teaching in Florida that came to dampen everybody's mind. Yeah. And how the word of God into them out again. And all of that. So, as a Christian counselor, you can refer them to places where they can get where a Christian is able to help them. Don't push them to a place where the enemy, to the devil's hand is. Are we following? Making the matters worse because you do it full of. That's why you need to have the names, the addresses, the places of where these people are, so you can refer them. They are around. You know them. There are some good Christian doctors who are psychiatrists who are this. You know how to refer them to these places. You tell them, like my pharmacist friend. I told you my story. Just like that. You take them there. Tend to go there. In fact, at the back of the book, you see a lot of reference. At first, you can always go back to. But remember that a child's classification of motor development often determines their pattern of response to traumatic situation. This word, cognitive, that is mean the mind, the way the brain is connected, how they have been developed. I did say high rising place where the child goes to a high primary school, has access to internet, has access to this and that. That child's way of reasoning is different from the child who is in the village, who has not been there. Depending on how they can access these things. So it's quite different.
Sorry, sir.
Right.
I have a personal. Please, I beg on you to throw more light on that psychotherapy, because respecting hollow data, for me, I think is a little bit difficult for you to practice hollow data when you are counseling and get you right without being psychologically strong.
No,
because
let me help you. I know where you're going to. Let me help you. We're talking about referring your counseling to a psychotherapist that is not a Christian.
Okay.
And is trained in the worldly system that knows all that they know. They never talk about God. But you have an idea, and there are Christian psychologists that have an idea on how to do it from the biblical perspective. You always bring Bible to it. But in America, or in the offices where this is therapists, they don't know account. They don't go into their business. Everything is just mental disease and all of that. And they give them things that take them as a business, not